everyone! Today is the 4th of July 2026. For many people, it's a day that celebrates the beginning of a nation's journey. For me, it is also the day that I'm beginning another journey. For the past several years, an idea has been growing in my mind that I've wanted to share with you, and today is the day. Many of you will probably remember that when Virgin Rock first started, I wasn't convinced anyone would want to watch videos like these. In fact, I remember asking Vlad, who do you think is going to take the time to watch something like that? I couldn't have imagined what would happen next. Over the years, this channel has become so much more than a place to merely talk about music. It has become a place where I keep learning, I can keep teaching, and I get to keep discovering alongside all of you. As a musician, what draws me to music isn't merely the joy of experiencing it. It's what the music reveals about us. Somewhere along the way, I found myself asking a simple question. If YouTube could help us see music in a deeper way, like it has, could it also help us see one another and ourselves a little more clearly? And over, I kept coming back to something I know from my own experience. The stories we spend time with quietly shape the way we relate to other people and influence the way we see ourselves. So if we're surrounded, as we often are, only by stories of fear, conflict, division, it's easy to begin forgetting that there's more to who we are, that humanity is also courageous, compassionate, creative, generous. What would happen if we intentionally make room for those stories too? Not because they're more important, not because they're the whole story, but because they are very much a part of the story, and because they deserve to be seen just as clearly. Little by little, the answer became clear. It's called North. North is a new YouTube channel. Every week, we'll spend a few minutes together exploring true stories from around the world. Stories of courage, compassion, creativity, generosity, hope. Not because those are the only stories that exist, but because they are every bit as real as the stories that we hear every day of fear, conflict, and division. North isn't about pretending darkness doesn't exist. It's about making sure that light isn't forgotten. The stories you'll find here aren't meant to help us escape reality. They are meant to help us see it and live it more fully. A compass doesn't create true north. It simply reveals a direction that has always existed. That's my hope for North. That together we'll spend a few minutes each week noticing the people, the choices, and the stories that reveal something true about humanity. At the beginning of this video, I said I'd come back to the idea of freedom. I think North is about a different kind of freedom. The freedom that comes from seeing one another and ourselves more fully. My hope is that North becomes a gentle reminder that there's more to humanity than fear and division. If it encourages someone to notice goodness they might have otherwise missed, if it quietly becomes something worth sharing, then I can't imagine a more meaningful day to finally share it with all of you. I'd love to have you with me as this journey begins, and I hope that these stories can do for all of us what a compass has always done for the traveler. Not because they tell us something new, but because they help us find true north again. I'll see you here.